Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. How about a good old-fashioned art supply haul joined by... Say hello, Miss Mish. We got Misha today. She's probably, of the three of my 5 cats that like to come in the studio, she probably comes in somewhere around second. She's very close with Tucker, but Rascal is by far the #1 studio cat. But she's going to join us today while we go over some lovely art supplies, of which I ordered from a new company for me. I'm sure it's not new for a lot of you, but for me, this is my first time ordering from Blick. And I'm super excited to kind of work with them and like see how the shipping was phenomenal. I got it really quickly, even for just the basic economy shipping. I'm excited. The package arrived well. I'm sure it's well packed inside. We're going to find out. And I actually got a little bit of Blick brand stuff. Just one thing that I wanted to test out and see how good it was because I've heard great things about it. I also have a couple of things from Amazon. One thing that I've really wanted for a long time, as well as something that's new that I wanted to jump on quickly before it kind of goes crazy. And I'm excited to have both of those things as well. Real quick before we begin, if you want to see any of these supplies in further detail, consider leaving a comment down below telling me which one you'd like to see more of. I can demonstrate it for you, or I can give you a review, whatever you like. And remember to like the video, it helps support the channel. And if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel. I do all sorts of art hauls, art videos, paint with me, tips, tricks, tutorials, all sorts of fun stuff here on the channel. And down below in the description box, I have links to Instagram, I have links to Patreon, I have links to my website. Go ahead and check those out. I'm really excited for the Patreon because it's going to have a monthly challenge that we can participate in every month, which I'm looking forward to, so consider checking that out. And I say, let's get on into those art supplies now, shall we? Alrighty, let's get on into these supplies, shall we? I think I'm going to start with Amazon and end with Blick, so I'm going to put Blick off to the side for the time being. And we're going to start with this one, because I feel like it. I'm not sure which is which, but we're going to find out soon. Alright, the first thing is, ooh, it's the new thing that's really exciting. I'm sure you all have seen and heard about the Miyahime gouache, jelly gouache in the little cups. That was all the rage a few years back. A lot of people still use them, and they're an amazing gouache. I got one back when it was really super popular and just kind of caught on. And I love it, but unfortunately it constantly dries out for me and I have to re-wet it and re-liquefy it, and it's a little bit annoying. So when I saw that they came out with tubes of gouache, I was beyond excited. Here, let's take a closer look. It's the 36 color pack. And it comes with quite the array of yellows, or a little orange, some reds and pinks, one violet, a couple of blues, a lot of greens. A lot of greens. And actually 2 violets. They have violet and pale violet, but a lot of greens I'm seeing. That's kind of surprising. So I'm probably going to be using this mostly as a landscape set or a flower set or something like that. I can't wait to try it out because it's been a while since I've gotten to use my Hime gouache. But yeah, I just super excited to see it in tubes. It's something I've really wanted for a long time, so very excited here. Remember, if you'd like to see any of these supplies in depth for a review, you just want to see me paint something, or you just want to see the finished painting, shout it out in the comments down below. I'll be happy to share with you guys. Alright, we got one more from Amazon. And I'll tell you a funny story. Alright. There we go. This is the Holbein artist gouache 12 count set of the 15 milliliter size. I bought this the day before I bought the Hemi gouache, because I was like, I've wanted Holbein gouache for a while. I wanted to get some stuff, new stuff to play around with, and I was like, let's get the Holbein artist gouache. I've wanted it for a long time, and I'm super excited to get it. And then the next day I found the Hemi gouache, and I was just like, okay, we're getting both. So now I have plenty of gouache to play around with. This is the 12 color set. I don't think it mentions anywhere what the colors are inside, so we're going to open it up because I can. Oh, actually, oh, hold on. I just noticed there's more colors on the side. So there's black, burnt umber, ochre, more blues, whites, purple rose, nude, pale purple, and Naples yellow. There's colors on the side as well. I thought that was a lot of greens and not a lot of blues, and it seemed a little odd. But lo and behold, they're on the sides, so good job, me. Oh, I don't need to cut this. Maybe I do. This probably would have been easier just cutting it open, but I'm being stubborn. Oh, there's a piece of tape up top stopping me. There we go. Nailed it. Alright. I keep putting that down weird, but that's okay. Alright, that moment over with. Let's see what we got. Oh, look at it. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Look at all those beautiful colors. We have carmine, flame red, permanent yellow deep, lemon yellow, permanent green light, permanent green deep, turquoise blue, ultramarine deep, violet, burnt sienna, ivory black, and permanent white. So a great start to my future Holbein gouache set. I do think as the seasons come around, I think I'm going to order the Iridori. I think that's how it's pronounced, sets. So I'm probably going to grab the summer one here when summer officially begins. So look forward to that in the future. But I am beyond excited to finally try Holbein artist gouache. So very cool there. But as I'm sure you're very excited to see, the Blick Box. I am very excited to open this, not order. I was very excited to order it, trust me. I was like, ooh, new art supply store for me. It's got different stuff. I was like super pumped. I don't want to like cut something accidentally. Oh, it's just a plastic. I would have been fine. Alright. Let's open her up. Alright, so they packaged with these little not air pocket things. So I'm going to save those so I can reuse them for shipping at a later date. And yeah, let's just get on into here and see what we got. Starting out nice and easy, which is probably going to be a pain to open. But they packaged it well, and it's definitely a high-grade plastic, so I can't complain there. Okay, that should have been enough. Ah! I'm being defeated by the packaging today. Well, I mean, that's not really a surprise for me, but you know. This is the silver black velvet brush in size 0. I've never been able to get my hands on this locally. It's usually out of stock or not carried or whatever. So the smallest I have is around 2, which I've made work, but I'm very excited now to have 0 for when I'm doing fine detail work. If you checked out my last video where I painted a butterfly, I really would have liked having a 0 brush for that, so I'm very glad to have that now. Let's go ahead and take the next thing peeking out. And that is the Williamsburg Handmade Oils Modern Colors set. If you caught my last art supply haul, no, bad tape. We'll slide that off to the side. If you caught my last video, art supply haul, I got the Williamsburg Handmade, I think, traditional set to go with the set that I got from Palettefull Packs. So I decided to get the modern set because it had the least duplicates for the paint. It comes with another tube of titanium white in the 37 milliliter size, so that's always good to have. And then the colors are Permanent Yellow Light, which is the duplicate, Permanent Yellow Deep, Pyrrole Red, Quinacridone Magenta, Egyptian Violet, Phthalo Blue, Phthalo Green, and Green Gold. So some favorites in there for me. Kind of see that without the reflection there. See my ring light? But yes, I am very, very excited. Now I think I have enough colors to play around with. Oh, it goes the other way. I have plenty of colors to play around with, and I think I'm going to start my first Williamsburg painting here. Probably not next week. Well, by the time you see this, not this week, because the kiddo's home from school, but she goes back to extended school year or summer school for June. So I'll be able to paint oils again when she's at school, so yay. Also for Williamsburg, I got a 37 milliliter tube of Ivory Black. I don't know, oh, it's not showing up. There we go. I don't know if this is how Williamsburg stores their oils or if this was Blick's doing, but either way, that is fantastic packaging. I know it's plastic, but I would hate for a tube of oil paint to burst open in transit or anything that could, no. So, very glad they packaged that nicely. Continuing right along, we've got a lovely little white box here, which is more my style. I like boxed storage. And would you look at that? More paint. This time watercolor. I haven't got new Sennelier paints in a hot minute, so I grabbed a few interesting colors to kind of help me out. I mostly do botanical painting or flowers, plants, etc. with Sennelier, but in this case I kind of bought some other colors to help me out if I want to do something beyond that. So we have Quinacridone Gold, Phthalo Turquoise, Cineris Blue, and Neutral Tint. There we go. I got the gold to help me with more florals and other things. I got the turquoise and the Cineris to help with maybe water. And Neutral Tint is my go-to black and also to tint things. So I wanted to grab that instead of just Payne's Gray, which is what I currently have. Oh, they packaged this so nicely. Look at this. Look how nice. They had this on top of this. So that way neither one of these things would get damaged. Particularly, ooh, love the smell of canvas. Ooh. Ooh, that is a weighty boy. I see why people like this. Alright, so this is an 8x8 Blick Premier stretch canvas in traditional profile. I've heard this is 100% natural cotton duck with a 7.8 frame. I've heard great things about Blick's canvases. So even though I have an absolute ton of surfaces to paint on, I got one more because I wanted to try Blick's canvases. And goodness knows that frame. Look at that. That's a chunky boy. It's like my thumb or my finger. And I have short stubby fingers, but you can kind of get an idea of just how chunky this boy is. And this is stapled nicely. Ooh, that is good. So I wanted to compare that to other canvases and see how I like them. Maybe they might be my new favorite, who knows. And then as you saw in the bottom of the box when I slid it over, here, go away box, away with you. As you saw, I got the Canson XL Sand Grain Dry Mix Media in, I don't know what they call it, tan? Sand? Natural colored sandpaper. This is for dry mixed media. I have the gray color for this that I got in a Powerful Packs box, and it is fantastic paper. I absolutely love it for like charcoal and pastel and things like that. Oh, okay, so it's not nearly as tan as I thought. Oh, I got a little crushed in the corner though. That's so depressing. But it's a natural colored paper, so I thought it was going to be more sandy tan colored, but it's actually just a flecked kind of off-white, which I think I like better. I don't know if you can see anything there. Um, but yeah, I love this paper, and it's not very expensive. I think, I don't have a packing slip, so I'd have to just look it up, but if I'm not mistaken, this was only like $6 and change. And you get 40 sheets. You get literally 40 sheets. So you have a lot of paper to work with these. So if you do a lot of pastel work, charcoal, pencil, anything like that, I highly recommend trying this paper out. It's sanded paper. It's got a tooth designed for that, and it's just amazing. So maybe a little bit of a small haul this time around. I didn't go too crazy. No, I wouldn't call this small. We got lots of paints. We've got new gouache. We got a new brush, new watercolors, new oil paints, more new gouache. So I would say that's a decent haul. Not too expensive thanks to sales. This was marked down. These ones on Amazon were nicely priced. This was like $6. These were all on sale. This was on sale. Like pretty much everything I got was on sale or affordable. Like I said before, if there's any of these supplies you want to see in depth, maybe you want to watch me paint something, maybe you want a full review, maybe you just want to see the finished artwork with something, do let me know in the comment section down below. And what should I grab for my next haul? Do you have any recommendations on new art supplies I could go ahead and grab? Leave that in the comment section down below too. I'd be happy to check out some new stuff for you. And yeah, like I said, there's links down below to my website, my Patreon, my social media. Go ahead and check that out. I really appreciate the support, you guys. But yeah, I guess that about wraps things up. So take care, guys. Have a good one, and bye for now.